Ladies and gentlemen, I've been, like I say, researching Barack Obama. He was born of a black nationalist from Kenya who hated Great Britain and he met his mother in a Russian-speaking class, and she was also a communist. Both her parents were communists. Nobody really knows where Barack Obama came from. Nobody knows, because he will not. The first thing he did in his first executive order was to seal his records. We, the American people, have a right to know who the heck our president is and what he stands for and what he believes in. In our schools right now, in our public schools for the last 40 years, William Ayers has been in charge of the curriculum. William Ayers and Bernadine Dorn, his wife, blew up the Pentagon. They blew up a police station. They were responsible for people getting killed, but they were let off on a technicality because of wiretaps. This is the same William Ayers where Barack Obama got his political start in his living room in 1995. These are the people Barack Obama knows. Everybody he knows in Chicago is either a communist, a far-left radical, or just somebody who's not a basic believer in the tenets of democracy and the Democratic Republic of the United States of America. I am the voice of liberty in Louisville, Kentucky. I hope that you will listen to me on 970 WGTK. I speak out every week about what's going on in this country.
I'm tired of being told that race doesn't matter in the post-racial world of Obama, when it's all that does matter in affirmative action jobs, lower college admission and graduation standards for minorities, and it harms them the most. Government contract set-asides, tolerance for the ghetto culture of violence and fatherless children that hurts minorities more than anyone, and in the appointment of U.S. senators from Illinois. I think it's appropriate that we have a black president and that a black child may be doing her homework at the desk where Lincoln wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. I just wish the president was Condi Rice or someone who believes more in freedom and in the individual and less arrogantly of an all-knowing government. I'm tired of being told that drug addicts have a disease and I must help support and treat them and pay for the damage they do. Did a giant germ rush out of a dark alley, grab them and stuff white powder up their nose while they tried to fight it off? Return our jails and prisons to places of punishment for breaking the laws of our society, and I'll bet a lot of those addicts can find their own cures. No, I am not against Hispanics. I'm willing to fast track for citizenship any Hispanic person who can speak English, doesn't have a criminal record, and who is self-supporting without family-owned welfare, or who serves honorably for 3 years in our military service. But when they come here for free food, free drugs, free hospitalization, and so many other freebies, no, I want them back in Mexico. Obama wants to give them amnesty, and my answer to that is this. Why doesn't he move to Mexico and be their president down there? Much like many of our senators and representatives, he has failed to uphold his oath and do what is in the best interest of our country. If there was any personal, moral, or political courage in our Congress, this president would be impeached.